War field stabilized.
A glimmer of hope for the Royal Road. Yes, the Royal Roader takes one set, making this a series, and moving us into the 4th game. So, okay, here we go. Except, up at the 10 o'clock position in Teal, on Neo Ground 0, is JangBi. So we have cross positions. Down at the 5 o'clock position in yellow is Mini. So that was a convincing win from Mini in the last set. It was a very impressive game. He showed that he has prowess in the mid to late game, and that's really what's important in a player. I mean, even if you're a newer player, kind of a rookie, as long as you have good mid and late game, you can pull off some impressive wins like that. A lot of players just have good early game, especially this season. This has been early game city. But let's get some predictions from the Nuka Knights. Here's one from Dark Chaos 61, writes, Mini will make it to the finals and be the last Royal Roader. To be epic, man. Here's another one from Thunder3467, writes, JangBi versus Mini. This is a bit of a toss-up. Okay, LOL. I don't like JangBi, but I can't ignore his skill. If anything, JangBi will probably 3-1 Mini. Yeah, well, it would have to be 3-1. It couldn't be 3-0 like some people predicted now, because JangBi's down 1, put up against the ropes a bit. Reigning champ, he's got the boxing gloves on. He's like, ugh, God, getting punched in the eye. Now he's back against the ropes by the spry new young gun, or whatever. I don't know boxing terminology. Leave me alone. Okay, here's another one from Baylor Nora Khan, I think, writes, Mini is going to surprise everyone and will kick the hell out of JangBi. Actually, he wrote JangBi. Oh, that JangBi. That's JangBi's girlfriend, by the way, JangBi. It looks just like JangBi except has lipstick on. That'll haunt your nightmares tonight. Okay. Let's see, simulator up for the JangBi man. JangBi, they both have their simulators ready to go, and they both went out earlier to scout in this game. They've both been kind of greedy, and well, Mini in particular. Well, there's JangBi on the OGN wall. That is the wall of all the photos of players who have won the OSL. So they finally got JangBi on there for his Jin Air OSL win last season. Very impressive win. That was one of the more important Brood War finals in history, I believe. Just because, well, it was an excellent final, first of all, and no one thought that a Protoss would make it to the top since there were only 2 in the round of 16. That was inspirational. So yeah, it was just important all around. Very cool final. Let's see. Here's another one from Lochin Stars, or Lochin Stars, writes, I really want a Protoss in the finals, and I think JangBi has what it takes to get there again, with the impressive play he's had so far. I agree. He's definitely displayed some impressive play today as well. Even in that last game, he stayed toe-to-toe with Mini right until the very end. They both played exceptionally well today, actually. Even though JangBi took first 2 games, Mini the last one, those were all good back and forth games. Okay, Dragoon range spinning for JangBi I saw. pretty sure it was JangBi's. I got the lemon lime for the players now. I guess it would, technically, if the other player was green, it would be lemon lime. But I'm going to count teal as green. Close enough. It's a type of green. Greenish, bluish. But scouts being chased away. There's a robotics facility coming up for both. JangBi has his robotics, and Mini, I believe, plopped down his. So no crazy, insane strategies from the players again. If we see another quad damage build, I'm going to applaud. I'm going to knock over my monitor, my computer monitor, break another computer, and just start applauding. Yeah, I'm sure long-term subscribers will remember the whole fiasco with my last computer that I was desperately trying to get to hold on to cast the finals because it was just not working. The audio was messing up. It turned off randomly, so that was an epic saga. But second base coming up now for JangBi, and I have a new computer now. Well, not completely new, but it's so nice. I buy power, baby. Alright. JangBi trying to go out with the scouts. Well, trying to get in the scout, but that's not going to happen. Trying to sneak in and see if the second base is coming up for Mini, because he has his own second base on the way. He wants to get the info, make sure that Mini is doing something similar. Give him the information he needs to know whether or not he needs to attack or defend. It's generally what Brood War is all about. Get the scouting to know when to attack and when to defend. Gotta love that scouting. That's kind of why I want to try the StarCraft for N64. I want to play some split-screen StarCraft and see how that works out. It's like, hey, I better scout my never mind, I can look up. That sounds hilarious. Anyway, I'll buy that one of these days. I really do want to buy that, just for the novelty of having something so god-awful. And trying to play StarCraft with C buttons. I'm giddy just thinking about it. Okay, second base coming up now. Probe's going to transfer over. Going to be a much later second base for Mini, but he will be able to move out and pressure this natural expansion from JangBi. They're both going out into the middle of the map. At the moment, Observer moving out for Mini. He's going to scout that second base, see that it's already mining, and get in to see if the Reaver is popping up or not. Okay, full defensive mode from Mini this time, not being nearly as cavalier as he has been in the rest of the games. That's just because he knows he needs to hold that second base, make sure it doesn't go down in this game. Since we have the cross positions and this gigantic map. Oh, the Observer going down for Mini. Wasn't able to sneak out with his Observer in time. So now JangBi can hide all the tech he wants. I don't think that's going to happen though. He already has his robotics. So, he couldn't do anything else too crazy, except the Arbiters, of course, which was mentioned earlier. We gotta get some more Arbiters in PvP. I'm telling ya. Okay. So, as I mentioned before, they both impressed me quite a bit. I guess that's more impressive in Mini's case. Since Mini is a rookie player, I didn't know what to expect moving into this series. I was like, well, is Mini going to get rolled over, or is he going to show us some spectacular play? And it's been more on the spectacular play part, even with JangBi playing some of the best StarCraft I've seen in the OSL so far. Mini has kept toe-to-toe, won the last game, and he's shown some very strong, confident play. So, very impressive. He's going to have to pull a GG play in this game, though, to make it out into the round of 8. He's going to have to win 2 in a row to beat JangBi and take that round of 8 spot. Alright, JangBi moving out with the shuttle to join his main army as he works his way over to the natural. Coming in with the Observer as well, just to keep tabs, but being chased off by Mini and his own Observers. So JangBi might not be able to get the full scout on that natural expansion to know how many Dragoons are at it. Okay, more gateways on the way from Mini. Mini trying to move out. The Observers aren't really looking at that engagement because JangBi is going for harassment drop, trying to kill some probes. He does kill quite a few probes, 5 probe kills already. From the Reaver. The Dragoon actually blocks his Scarab. Well done, Dragoon. But Mini is out chasing away JangBi. He doesn't have much at home to defend against this harassment. but he probably has just enough. Just a couple of Dragoons, has his own Reaver out to pressure JangBi, pushing JangBi all the way. Whoa, that's a lot of probe kills. 19 probe kills already on that Reaver. So the Reaver killing many probes inside that main. So many, I meant the other many, M-A-N-Y, many probes. So Mini is now at JangBi's natural expansion, trying to pressure it, but he wasn't able to push in. He doesn't think he has enough to push in, but he's lost so many probes already. He has to do something. He has to do something soon because he's going to be at an economic disadvantage in a few minutes. After losing all those probes, he's got to pump a lot more probes to resaturate that main, because I don't think anything's mining inside that main. Just looking down at the mini-map. So JangBi's gotten an awful lot of economic damage done. So that's why I think that he just has to rely on his micro and do what he can against JangBi's big attack, because JangBi has an awful lot of Dragoons out now. But with the right Reaver micro, he might be able to whittle this down quite a bit. Okay, JangBi chasing away Mini again. Mini coming in with the shuttle. He's going to try some harassment of his own. Let's see if he's as successful as JangBi was with his 19 kill Reaver at the end. Pretty sure he made it to 19. There's a Reaver. Go to try killing 7 probes. 8. Let's see if he can. Whoa, very slow reaction from JangBi. You can tell he was focused on this attack at the front. But now he realizes he's got the micro against 2 different kinds of attacks. If he takes on this natural expansion with the gigantic army he has to take care of the Reaver as well at his main and his natural. The shuttle down the red, only one more hit is going to take it down. So JangBi is actually doing some good multitasking, chasing around the shuttle, but Mini's going to have to do some good multitasking as well to take down the Reavers first. Got to focus his own Scarabs on the Reavers if he wants to hold this natural, and he might have to pull some probes off the line to help himself out a bit. Oh, the Reaver goes down at the back. GG from Mini. So JangBi takes the series. Brilliant play from start to finish. And I definitely hope he brings that type of play into the semifinals against his next Zerg opponent, which will either be Zero or Hiva. We'll find out next week. Well, this has been Nuke. I will probably cast the Legends match first, the Marine versus Go Rush this weekend, and then move on next week to Zero versus Hiva. Alright guys, thanks for joining me. I'll see you later.